Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. So this is kind of just going to be a short video, but it's going to be kind of like what I'm going to do to the fort, kind of explain of what I'm doing, and just kind of show you some things. So first, I went to Walmart, got a few things so I could actually cook over the fire and like make stuff. So I got this, but it's an 18-ounce stainless steel cup. Pretty nice. I won't say it's compactable. Fix that. Oh shit. But like it's small enough where you could like put some of your things in it, and the handle kind of just cups around the actual thing itself, and I can put it either over the straight like in the fire, or what I mainly want to do is use this. So this is just like a little tea kettle thing that I got as well for camping. It's the same stainless steel material, except this, since it has this little handle thing that drops up and down and turns and stuff. I'm going to make some sort of system to like a little tripod thing with 3 sticks, and then use some chain, and I can hang this over the fire, and then we could pour some water, like rainwater or something that we can collect into it, and top's oddly hard to pull off because of this little locking mechanism, but then we could like fill it up with water. Holds pretty good amount of water, so it's not too bad. And then we can boil this, and then we could pour it into cups, make hot chocolate. Or what I could do is, instead of eating hot dogs or eating dinner inside my house and then coming out there, because I don't want to eat hot dogs every time, but get one of those like dry food type things that you'll probably see people use, and you like pour the hot water into it and actually makes it into a meal, which I feel like a lot of people, what they don't realize that they're doing there, because they always end up making it soupy, it's because they pour too much water into it. But luckily, since I have this and this, since this is 18 ounces, this is about how much you would put into it, maybe less, because it's about what you put in a cup and a half of water or so into those things. It varies on the thing, but like you don't put in a lot of water. But this is going to be really nice to have. I'll probably do another video tomorrow, but the one for tomorrow is going to be me actually making the tripod and showing you kind of what I've done to the tree fort, because I kind of done a few new things to it. And hammock area, just, I'll post a short on kind of what I've done, but I'll put more detail into it. I will also I'll eventually probably do a sleep out, maybe with Rich or my friend Jacob, and we will sleep out there over the weekend maybe, depending on, I'll either do one of them or do it solo. But other than that, that'll be fun. Also with the fort in general, what I'm wanting to do and what I'm going to try to get for Christmas, which is going to be in 27th, and we have like 28 days until Christmas. Which honestly really isn't a lot, surprisingly. I'm probably gonna sleep out over winter break, and things that I get over winter break, I will also, like, what I get for Christmas, which most of the stuff that I'm gonna get for Christmas is either gonna be my own pleasure type things, like things that I just want for myself, or things that I want to do to upgrade the fort. And upgrading the fort, I mainly want more entertainment. Yeah, just mainly entertainment or making it somewhat better, more comfortable to sleep out down there. Because a lot of the times, people wouldn't usually want to sleep out down there because it's not as comfortable, or you get really cold at night. That's why I'm going to get an underquilt. I'll try to get an underquilt. I'm going to get a zip line for down there. I'm going to get another, like, wall tarp so we can, like, put another wall. And it'd be nice. Like, the wind won't come and hit you as much. It would just be fun. I also need to, with where the TV stand goes, I don't know if I've showed you how I moved the TV stand in there. I might have, with the lights and stuff. The tarp sags down so much that when you actually put the TV on there, the tarp actually sags down in front of it. So you have to be like at a certain angle to actually see the TV. So I'm going to take a piece of wood and I'm going to like nail it into the actual wood that's coming out like that, and I'm going to stand it upwards, but I don't want the piece of wood to be too tall, just enough so it clears the TV height so the water can still also drain off of it. Also being that the other tarp wall that comes around this way kind of shields it off just in case if it rains, which is nice. But also, you guys have not really seen my room at all on this channel because all my videos are focused on the outside. And I'm hoping that this is actually a really good shot because I can't see the screen of the camera. That's the only thing that I hate about this. But I actually kind of want to see what it looks like. Well, it's not actually that bad. It's really bright on camera, but it's actually a lot dimmer. But I like it. You guys are also on my desk. My desk is a little bit cluttery after putting some things that are on there. But my bed, I literally changed this last night because I was bored, and why not? Well, my bed was originally here, coming out to about here, coming about to where my chair is. It was on this wall, coming out to about the corkboard. Yeah, if you guys could see the corkboard. But if I tilt the camera this way a little bit, you should be able to see the fish tank and that stuff. But the white piece where the fish tank's on, that white furniture that I got, a cubby thing, was up against the wall right beside my bed with my fish tank there and everything. And it was like close to me. And then this black thing was right here. So I had all my computer stuff on that side, which it made my room cluttered but not cluttered, because like I felt like when I was in my bed and when I was sitting over here, I was really tight and compact into the space, but I had a massive amount of room to just walk around, which is kind of useless because I originally made my room like that. I made my room so it's more open because I think around that time I was playing my Oculus. I don't play my Oculus anymore. There's a lot of things that like I'll get video game wise and I just don't play as often as when I first got it, like my Nintendo Switch. And it's mainly because when you first get it, it seems really fun, but then it just goes downhill because you're used to everything, and my Oculus being that what it was, it completely glitched out, malfunctioned, logged me out of my account. Don't know what the password was because my dad set up the account. Also, it won't connect to any Wi-Fi. Most annoying thing ever. Not connecting to Wi-Fi. So I just had that issue and gave up on it. But since I was like really close to everything, and how when my computer was over here, how it made my desk feel really shrinked and stuff, Because it would be like my computer's right here, and then the other opposite half would just have a bunch of things on my desk, and that was all clutter, and it bothered me. So now that I moved my bed over here, the only issue is that I could use my desk as like my little nightstand thing. It's just the amount of plugging space that I have throughout here and over there with my TV is very limited, to the point where I'm resourced to plugging in my stuff over here, which isn't too bad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a different like cube plug, like the actual plug to plug in a little outlet, like USB into like an actual outlet. I'm gonna take one of the singular ones and put it over there, because I can put my Apple Watch and my AirPods on the charger over there, because once it hits night, I don't really need that beside me at all anymore. So I gotta do that. There's just a lot of things that have to get done, and a lot of things with my room, a lot of things with the fort. There's just so much that I have that I want to do on my mind, but like I can't do it because it's just so much. Or if I want to do something of how much it would cost, that I can't get that thing at the moment. It's just like bothers me so much, but I do with what I can, and I always kind of commit to most of my things. So like saying that I've wanted a tree fort or something in the backyard, the amount that I've said that I've wanted that from the beginning to now, and actually doing that is really fun and really nice. But it's not to the full potential that it can be. I still have to do some stuff. My computer just turned off. And like how I want my room and stuff. But I feel like the tree fort is really not going to be like an actual tree fort. It's just going to be like another hammock area, if you could say. Or mainly just like our chilling area. Because like what you could do is, I did sleep out once recently at the tree area, and it's okay. It just doesn't make any difference from being there and being an actual hammock area, other than the hammock area. I feel like once it's daytime, you can still sleep in a little bit, but once it's daytime out there, you can't. And also, I feel a little bit more cozy in the hammock area because I can also watch TV from there. But it really isn't that bad. And also, if I want to like have more than one friend sleep out, it's actually nice, because having those two separate areas, having like 3 hammocks, being able to connect to those 2 trees you could sleep in. So having the ability, you could have 4 hammocks in the normal hammock area. You can have 3 hammocks in that triple decker area. But the way that you would have to have 3 hammocks is the one that's on the bottom has to be an actual a normal small hammock, and it can't be like any big sized hammock, because or else it just sits too loose and uncomfortably, where it just has like a really hard part where it's actually stiff in the middle, and then the rest of it's really loose. That's not very comfortable, and you'd have to land to those sideways. But like, I feel like then when we actually want to sleep out with multiple people, because I've done a sleep out with 3 people at most. It's just, I'll have to get to the point where you can't have 4, or like having 3 people in that actual hammock area is just brutal, because where your hammocks are can vary how comfortable you are. Because if you have the hammock that's going to be on the side, that's like this, you're actually going to be at the most comfortable spot of all your hammocks, out of all the hammocks. Because that one you can set at your own height, your own level. and all that if you're with 3 people, but if you're at the top bunk, your ham's going to be extremely tight, and that's not comfortable, and it's really hard to like get your hammock to be high enough off the ground while still being comfortable. So that's a little bit annoying. And then if you're at the bottom hammock, you can be comfortable. You can either be too loose or you can be too like at the perfect level, but be really close to the person above you. So that's why I like the other hammock area, the triple decker hammock area. So you could just kind of go there. If there's 3 people, then you can have 2 in the hammock area and 1 by themselves, or you can have 1 by themselves, 2 in the hammock, that tree area. I still can't wait for Christmas and seeing the things that I'm going to get, and I'm also probably going to try to actually go out there more and have fires, eat meals, because like at first we were actually trying to eat stuff down there, we were actually trying to be out there for a longer time and stuff, but it's just like eating the hot dogs out there, just, it's too much for me, so having this means I can also variety of what I eat down there, because eventually I'm gonna have a pot and I'm gonna make pasta down there. As well, something nice like that. That would actually be fun. Cooking pasta down there. But yeah. I don't really care if you guys watch this video all the way through. It's just me talking about stuff. But yeah. Hope you guys will enjoy the videos that I post and the things that the newer stuff that I'll eventually have. But other than that, bye guys.